Hello, hello. Whoever just said hello, I'll check the nose at Aaron. I'll have a look at my anonymous. Anyway, hello, hello. Thank you for liking. Thank you for joining. Happy Friday. Just the usual bit of a hello and whatever. As far as I know, things will change. But yeah. So yeah, happy Friday, people. Probably could be at work, but I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday day shift. I'll probably do it tomorrow evening. So yeah, how are you all out there? So hopefully this could be work one day or teaching things or something, not picking up idiots all the time. Man. Nothing against people. I mean, we could all be idiots, but the alcohol and that doesn't help, I guess, with some people. But yeah, anyway, so thanks for joining. How are you? Aussie Gamer, how's your evening going? Yeah, just there's not much of an answer, is it? I'm just drinking tea, yeah. Or will be. Put a little bit of milk in it, so yeah. How are you going this evening on this, it's a bit of a cool evening. I think since about last night or this morning, the weather's gotten sort of cold again all of a sudden. We've had some cool days, I think, a few weeks back, but the last 3 or 4 days here the evenings were feeling quite warm. I was taking the cab back about 7 o'clock at night and just wearing a white t-shirt, walking home. Excuse me. But I think since about last night, the temperature seemed to have dropped again. So yeah, I hope you're well out there, people. Doing whatever you like to do or got to do. Not that I can say I am, but we're trying to. Where is in me, I guess, and some of others trying to build up to good things. But so yeah, what's going on out there, people? What's happening? As I always like to say, stay safe on the weekends. I don't know if there's much of a weekend in Australia anymore anyway, but I mean, if it does make a difference when you're out having a few beverages or whatever, just look after your friends and be well. Enjoy a little bit, but don't get yourself hurt. We know that. So yeah, who have we got on here? Might only be a quick one. Eventually, if a channel expands, I'll start doing longer streams. I know to get the channel expand, you need to do longer streams probably, but sometimes I'm just not feeling it. If I'll see it go gradually, then I'll probably get more of a feel to be on here longer. Who knows? But anyway, it's good. There's a few people watching at the moment. How are we all? I can't see everything, but yeah. Oh yeah, who knows? I'm not really into fishing much. Nothing against fishing, but I just don't fish myself. But I might film someone fishing. Like I said, it's an eclectic sort of channel. Over the years, if it keeps going, there'll be a little bit of everything, or not everything. Obviously, there's probably trillions of things out there, but different stuff. And why not film someone fishing or have a fish one day or whatever? But at the moment, I'm just doing lives and that sort of stuff. But yeah. I'm okay, Vice. How are you going? But yeah, fishing's cool because fish are nice. They're nice, and unfortunately, I guess they're nice to eat as well. But they're cute and they're yummy. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the likes, people. I've only been going 5 minutes, 4 seconds, and 4 likes. Thank you. Yeah, I've got to start doing stuff like that eventually, my friend. But I've got to work out some editing and all that sort of stuff and passwords and all that sort of crap. It gets on my nerves. And then also get permission off people, or I can edit blur faces out and that. But, you can't really. That's a bit iffy on the job. If I was overseas, it probably wouldn't matter. But in Australia, it's a bit iffy filming people at work. I mean, if they say, yeah, film me, all good, or I can film the traffic and that. But I've just got to get the editing stuff and all that down pat, and then I can work around that sort of stuff and do it occasionally. I don't want to be driving cabs all the time anyway. They drive me mad. But I could still do 1 or 2 shifts a week for a year or two. So for content purposes, and also make a couple of $100 or whatever. But I don't want to be sitting in the things all the time. It's no good for your health, I don't think. I've done it 19 years, and just the idea of sitting down. I know you can get in and out of the car, but just sitting down all the time, it's like office work. It's no good. But anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens as time goes. Oh yeah, I realise. Yeah, then in the public, but I'm just thinking because it's a work sort of thing. But anyway, we'll see. But I guess if you're filming outside, well then that's public, isn't it? Filming the outside, and sometimes they get shots of nightclubs and that because if they're standing on public grounds. But I'm thinking if the people are in the taxi, which is really a private business, it's not really public. We're not like a train. I mean, we are a public passenger vehicle, but we are a private business to a degree. Or we are, really, I think, yeah. But anyway, that doesn't matter. I mean, I could look into that, and I mean, well, worst case scenario, they can sack me. What's that matter if it gets a few million views? Well, then they can do what they like. But yeah. So anyway, what are you doing, people? What are you doing on this Friday evening? It's only early, is it? 9:10 p.m. Yeah, well, that's what I have to work. I'd have to check out our policy. You know what I mean? Not my policy, but I mean the taxi association, all that sort of stuff. And also, I don't want to. I just out of manners, I don't want to film people, and then you don't realise they've done something they shouldn't be doing on the there, and you get someone in the trouble. I don't want to get somebody in the trouble. Like it's different if he's walking down the street; they're not going to be able to track the person down. But if someone was accidentally doing, yeah, as long as you told them. But if someone was accidentally doing something, I mean, none of my business. But if they're doing something in there they shouldn't be doing, and then it gets leaked and they get charged or something, I don't want to be responsible for that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just tell them, I suppose, or just be very, very, very careful with the editing. But yeah. Because I mean, you never know what sort of wild stuff goes on in the back of the vans. And that, I mean, I don't see any of it, but yeah, if it's filmed, you just don't know, do you? But yeah, but there would be ways around it. I mean, you could just ask them. I'm sure all the uni students and stuff I pick up, and they'd be cool about being filmed anyway. They could grab a bloody camera or whatever, but it's just yeah. So yeah, anyway, what are you doing tonight, people? Is anyone outside? We come when we're in the Philippines. Say outside, like in the Philippines. If you go to a restaurant, so we're eating outside. It doesn't mean out in the backyard. It means out, far away from your house. So is anyone outside tonight at the clubs? Anyone at the clubs or out doing stuff for Friday? Or not? That people can afford it much these days in Australia or America or God knows where. But are any of you out doing things? Are any of you working like I probably could be? Anyone night shift workers, night shift or Friday night workers out there? Or if you're watching from England or somewhere like that, it wouldn't be night time, would it? I'm not sure where everyone's watching from. I was just watching a YouTube channel, Adam Knightley, I think. He seems all right. He's talking about people that channel, how he understands that some people, they're doing the YouTube or doing whatever because they just can't put up with the normal workforce anymore, because it can be toxic. I'm no excuse that people shouldn't do something, but it can be toxic with people backbiting and that, whereas if you're running your own show, it might be harder doing your own business, but you can weed out the toxicity, I guess. But in the workforce or having to be forced to work around other people, it can be pretty depressing these days, I think, because I just think a lot of people have bad attitudes, unfortunately. Yeah, they don't mean to, but people are stressed and whatever. And I tried working in a factory a little while back there, and I couldn't, I don't know, just too much backbiting, and I could hear, and cameras, not cameras in the toilet, but camera monitors in the toilets. The management must go in there and watch it. I thought, stuff this. I'll go back to driving taxis a few extra days a week, and at least I'm doing my own thing and don't have people. Oh, well, you do to a point, ringing you for jobs and that. But you don't. People aren't telling you every single thing. You put your bloody hand up to take a piece or something. Bugger that. Yeah. Oh, 9 likes. Thank you, people. Thank you very much. Respect. I might only go for a few more minutes. I can always jump on again tomorrow. I think just Sunday. Touch base with you all people, is that word, is it all right to say touch base? It's too trendy, is it? But no, you know what I mean, yeah. See what you're up to, say hello. 0 viewers anyway. Oh, two viewers, yeah. How are we, boys and girls, or boys or girls? I don't know what you, but anyway, thanks for being on here. I might be ending it shortly, but yeah, hope you're all well out there on this Friday and staying safe. Just having my cuppa here. I might put a couple of rissoles on, I think they eat rissoles, or Yankees, or people in maybe some of the Asian countries, whatever. They're just like meat patties. In Australia, it's pretty much called rissoles. Like someone's got a bit of veggies or whatever. So yeah, thanks for the 10th like. Thank you. Respect. Thanks, GTA. Thanks for the subscription, my brother. Thank you, brother, sister, whatever. I'm not sure, but anyway, person. Thank you, and thanks for the like. 11 likes. Thank you. Happy Friday. I guess it's Friday in most parts of the world, because we're 21 hours. It had to be Friday everywhere now, wouldn't it? Hawaii's about 20 hours behind. Fiji's a couple of hours ahead. So yeah, I think at this point of time, I think it'd be Friday pretty much everywhere in the world. So yeah, happy Friday. Friday evening here in Australia, where I am. Oh, yeah, some parts of Australia will be early evening. Here it's not too late, like 9:16. Sort of getting into the evening. I mean, the evening finishes at midnight, but it feels like evening until about 6, doesn't it? When the sky's getting light, 6 in the morning. So yeah, 5:30, 6. Oh, four viewers. Thank you. I might stay in a couple more minutes. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Oh, that's not good. If what Thomas is on? Whoa. Okay. Oh, that bloody imbecile. Yeah, right wing lunatic. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for the subscription. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you like him. Guess it's better than spreading hate, but I don't know. I think a lot of extremists, left or right, spread hate themselves. So I'm not going to say any more. Thank you for the like. 13 likes. Respect. I don't know too much about the gentleman. I'm not saying he necessarily did. I'm not here to discuss it. I don't know the bloke that well. I'm just yeah, just some stuff I saw didn't look that great. But anyway, I'm not going to say yes or no about anything because I don't know every situation. I just don't know why you're mentioning him on here. But yeah. Yeah, subscribe to Aussie Gamer. Thanks, people. Aussie Gamer recommended you. Thank you very much. $25 in the house. Thank you for joining, beautiful people. Hey, Football PK, welcome. Welcome, name. Hey, some sing, how are we? Or some we sing, welcome. I think you may have been on here before, I'm not sure. Could be just the familiar name because a lot of people have the name Sing and that. It could, yeah. But yeah, welcome. Thank you. 15 likes, thanks, amazing viewers. 16 likes, yeah, thank you. Hey, Quanung, sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. Is that more Vietnamese? So I can't, yeah. But anyway, hi, respect anyway. I'm not going to keep trying to say the name. It might sound disrespectful. I'm just having issues with the pronunciation at the moment. But yeah, thank you for joining. Okay, he's got the old postcode there down the bottom. How are you, champion? 17 likes, thank you, respect. Yeah, all right, Kobe, all right, brother, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you wish. Don't have to, but if you want to, do. If you don't, doesn't matter. You can get more another time, but yeah, we're getting up close to there. Not close to the 1,000 mark, but in the high 800s, aren't we? So yeah. Yeah, try to, Kobe, man. We can only try, can't we? You know, anything can change, and anything can change us. But you know, we got to try to stay solid, stay loyal, whatever, all that good stuff. Yeah, all good, brother. No worries about your name being hard. My name's Errico. It gets a bit hard for some people. It's like they say, oh, Enrico or Rico or whatever. But yeah, no, all good, bro. Oh, 19 likes. It's been a while since I've had 19 likes, especially in this short time. Thank you. But yeah, people, don't never feel bad if you don't feel like working and so. I'm not saying don't work or don't contribute, but you know the way the Western world I think has become a bit stressful now. The way people are treating each other due to stress. You can't hate everyone, but that's why I do this sort of stuff, hoping one day it might build up and get me somewhere. You never know. I just can't fathom or put up with the public sometimes anymore. And like I said, I jumped in, tried to do a bit of factory work, and say, well, people whinging about someone they don't turn up and all this sort of shit. And I don't, you know, I want something like this to be a positive thing, you know, where we get on, have a chat or whatever. And if it years time or whatever, it brings me a few dollars, well then so be it. I'm not going to feel bad about it. I'm not even saying it will happen, but if it does, because some people just maybe aren't built to go and work around the average person who wants to whinge and argue about the bosses, and then the manager wants to talk down to the worker and all this. We're our own people in 2026, aren't we? You know, but we've still got to spread love and community around those amongst us, even the ones that are doing the bickering. We still don't want bad shit to happen. But yeah, but that's what I'm just saying. If you're struggling, don't feel bad about it, because it just happens sometimes, and we can't all just say, "Oh, we're going to sit here and do this 9 to 5 job or do that," and then don't run people down if they want to do something different, and don't feel bad if you're in a place where you need to take time away from some friends or time away from your work or whatever, because things happen. But the main thing is you all stay safe out there, people. You stay off any hard substances, I believe. I'm not going to say stay off everything, because I'm not here to tell people what to do, but some of this bloody stuff people are taking is setting them psychotic, and that it's just stupidity. We know not to do it in 2026, so don't do it. And yeah, just be good to your friends out there, spread the love in the out in the whatever, the scene, whatever your scene is. Your scene could be doing rascal activity, it could be cab driver, it could be a bloody whatever. Wherever you're in, whatever scene of people you're in, be respectful and show kindness. Don't steal off your friends. Be good. Just be good people, man. Just be good people, because you'll feel better for it when you're old. One day we're all going to be old, maybe. And we don't want to be looking back at 70-year-old self thinking, "Gee, I was an arsehole. Why do you want to do that?" But yeah. Yeah, that's right, man. And what's the point of getting upset over what you can't control? I know we all do it, and I'll do it, because you get annoyed with yourself, and more so upset about things, not angry at people. But then sometimes that little upset will think shit and kick yourself in the butt, and then try and do things differently. But yeah, we can't dwell on stuff, can we, Cabbie? Because a lot of stuff you just can't change. Yeah. Yeah, where's everyone watching from? Aussie Gamers asked. I'm watching from Australia, watching you comment from Australia. Where are you all from? Oh yeah, 9 in the morning. All right, well, you're about 12 hours behind me. It's 9:25 p.m. here. Oh yeah, Walgett, that's right. I remember you. Yeah, okay, yeah. Remember me. Yeah, cool, brother. I got aunties and uncles over there. Well, I think you knew, bro. If you did, you may have known his last name. I'm not going to mention on here. I mean, people can find if they want to. I'm not in hiding, but I've got no reason to mention it, Kobe. But if you know my last name, I've got uncles and cousins and that in Walgett. With you could, maybe come across as anyway. Anglo-Saxon uncle married to an Aboriginal lady, if that helps. But yeah, they're helps you work out who they may be. But anyway, they've been in Walgett for many years, Kobe, many years. Decades. Oh yeah, Texas, Queensland. Wouldn't mind going to the Queensland one. I mean, I've been there, but I mean, going there for, I don't know, a while. It's not too bad. It's parts of Queensland, isn't it? Even the Gold Coast, and that's a little bit like show-offy sort of place. But I still think there's some people there that are, pushing their dreams. No, Queensland seems all right. And South Australia seemed laid back when I went there too. I didn't do much in South Australia. I just went from one side to the other. I had some conference thing there, but it seemed pretty chilled. Because the traffic lights at South Australia, no one got mad at me, but I think I wasn't sitting close enough to that's weird. Like, I think, if you remember, you had to sit really, really close to the line, virtually on it. I didn't want to set the cameras off, red light cameras, but you've nearly got to be through the red light, not through it, but right on to set the, make the light change in South Australia. It was weird. But people just come up for their cars and just knocked and told me about. They weren't yelling in Sydney, man. If you held the traffic up, people were yelling abuse. They'd probably pull a crowbar out or something. But yeah, they seemed pretty chilled in South Australia. The time I was there, it was nice, and I went to a cafe down near the beach. Yeah, it seemed pretty cool place. But yeah, but Brisbane, and that can be a bit that way too. I think Queensland, Gold Coast, they can be chilled. It can be crazy, but it can be chilled too. I think if you probably the beaches calm people down or something. Yeah. But as I said, I haven't spent a lot of time in either place. I've probably spent more. I have spent more time in the Philippines than anywhere else besides the places I've actually lived in Australia, which have all been New South Wales. Like I've only ever Queensland and places. I've only ever spent a few days in each place at a time. Been to Melbourne once for a few days. I think it was a bit crazy, some of the experiences in Melbourne. Not saying it's all bad. It was nice too. It was the people that were chilled there were really chilled, but there were some real wackos there. Some guy was nearly going to want to attack me in the main street because I was filming a live stream, and he was paranoid as anything. But anyway, cab driver let me interview him. Then he come and waited for me in my motel and demanded I delete the footage. He was a fucking weirdo too. I don't know. He's probably watching now. He got the channel good on him. But yeah, Melbourne. Some nice people there, but some weirdos there too. But yeah. Yeah, they have a pressure plate, yeah, underneath the thing. But some you can sit back a bit from, I think. But yeah, but the ones in South Australia seem to be really had to get right on it. There was one at Port Macquarie in New South Wales that was like that for a while there too. Um, wouldn't change for me, but yeah, it just depends. But yeah, they do have the pressure pads. It's just how close they're set to the actual light. Yeah, I don't know. Can you tell me? I don't know if it's something that is rude or something. Well, then, or that could be offensive to people. I may get rid of what you say, but you say what you like. But it is a. Oh, okay. Well, good luck to you, man. I don't know if that matters. I mean, unless you want people on here to know, I'm not worried if you do. But I'm saying I don't know if it matters. But yeah, good on you for watching, brother. I don't care, LGBTQ, furry, whatever. Or respect you the same as anyone else. No, I'm not in Melbourne, Australia, bro. I just said, well, when I was in Melbourne, I'm come across some crazy situations, but not. And most people there were pretty chill, but there was also a couple that got really um, worked up about little things. But anyway, but no, I'm not. I've only ever been to Melbourne once, or in when was it? March, I think it was March 2025. It was a good place at cafes and stuff, but just yeah, I just had to be careful there. Myself and people that were with me were all separate from each other. We weren't all out together, so you couldn't say we were out causing issues. Or we all, few of us, nearly come into physical confrontations with people, and it was just weird. Might depend where you are in Melbourne, but yeah, some bloke had a go at me. Some people staying in the motel opposite me. I think they were always like dude like knocking on the door, trying to demanding cigarettes and fret like. And the dude so just walked through and ignored them, so they got the message, but they were like they wanted to hassle him or bash him for cigarettes and money and stuff in his own motel. It was just weird. But yeah. But anyway, but as I said, it was still cool too walking around. And I went to this pizza place there, which was nice. Made pizza for about $18 or something, and big as anything. Sat there, I think I sat there and ate about 7 slices of it, or six, maybe six, 5 to 6 big slices, and because I think I had one left the next morning, I didn't finish walking somewhere, so I might have had 5 or 6 slices, then ate one walk in the next morning and had one. I might have dropped out or something, which I shouldn't do, but I was full or not feeling. I think from memory, but yeah, but no, it was a big ass pizza, and I think I had some sort of. I don't know, like a lime, might have been a lime milkshake. But anyway, there was some good looking food places there, and yeah, but just a few weirdos there. Yeah, yeah. But I'm off resale. Two of these babies. Resale for people that aren't in Australia. Resoles. They're pretty much like a meat patty, my beautiful people. Resole. No, I didn't see the news. I haven't been watching news for a long time because I see it when it comes up on Facebook or whatever or YouTube, but I haven't TV watched them much. I don't ever know. My remote maybe needs batteries or maybe I've got the wrong remote. But anyway, yeah, no, you got to be careful with the cars and stuff, traffic, and or if someone running over. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on that shouldn't be going on. We've got to be careful. So yeah. Sorry to hear that. Something happens to the car. Excuse me about the picture. I'm here washing my hands to relieve them of a little bit of the grease. That's a yeah. Yeah, good, San Taj 7434. Yeah, good. I'm okay. I'm just at home chatting on here, so I'm okay for the moment. Yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for the love. Oh, okay. I'm sorry for you. Sorry for you and for your grandpa, man. Very sorry. Oh, wow. 23 likes. Thank you, people. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, mate. You're welcome, Errico. Yeah, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. All of a sudden, the viewers dropped. That's all right. It's been on over 30 minutes. I haven't done one for more than 30 minutes recently, have I? But I'll see if I'm up early tomorrow or maybe when I get up on Sunday. Either way, I might do one through the day. No, you're right. Yeah, my name's Errico, Errico. But yeah, you're all good. All good. Good stuff, Aussie Gamer. I have to check them out. Let me know when you put some new fishing videos up or whatever, and I'll try and check it out. Anyway, good people, I might go in a moment. It's been great having you on here. I might stay another 2 minutes and just see who jumps on. But in the meantime, thank you for being here. Be safe on the Friday, wherever you are in the world. Whether it's Friday or almost Saturday if you're in Australia, like us, or in Hawaii, or wherever. Or is it Hawaii that's ahead of us? Fiji, New Zealand, sorry, not Hawaii. But yeah. But yeah, wherever you are on this Friday, be safe. If you're in a place that still does weekends and everyone's out partying, look out for your brothers and sisters, and yeah, do what you got to do. Yeah, maybe. I haven't had a beer for a long time, but I could still sit there and have a cuppa or something. I like my hot drinks, but I just don't drink anymore. But I don't mind being in the pub and chilling with people. Yeah. Anyway, beautiful people, I may sit down and relax myself now, so you all take care. Thank you for joining for the last 36 minutes or so. As I say, be kind, be respectful. You don't want to be kind to some people. Be respectful anyway. Respect goes a long way. And thank you very much. You've been great. Take care. And to those that liked and those that subscribed, an extra thank you. To those who have already subscribed, you don't have to subscribe. You're not expected to. You're not expected to anyway. But thanks for the likes. They mean a lot too. So cheers. Thank you. Bye.